All right, Ed, welcome in. Ryan Trengrove for your Class A Pro recording. Wow, look at your balance now. You're doing so great. Look at this. Much straighter, right? That's awesome. Something fun over the weekend. One of my fellow pros came in, this guy, Dan. He drove an hour to come to get analyzed on the pressure plate. And he won 2 state tournaments this year, and he's a +6 handicap. And it's amazing because when we analyzed his swing, of course, he had the exact arc that we always do, as you can see, which is, up the blue, down the purple. And then look at this, his rear and his headline. And then over here with the driver, look how he stays back and has some of that power triangle to hit up on it. And what's amazing is this, when we met, all we could find in his game was he had a tiny bit of toe heel movement that he didn't like, which was messing up his contact. And when I brought it to his attention, and explained to him how to practice on the piece of wood, right? He went and hit a shot like that on the piece of wood.
Yeah, I see the wood.
And then look at this. This shot was, right, look, Voida is his name. He used to be the pro at Trump. And if we look at his contact, look at this.
Perfect. You couldn't.
On that shot. And so here's what's crazy. It wasn't like that. And I detected.
Yeah.
And then when he heard me tell him, I was like, yeah, you're getting onto your heels at the top. He's like, you know what? He's like, that makes sense to me. I felt like I was falling back and towing it and blocking it out to the side.
Yeah.
And so it's amazing is, listen to this, a +6 came in for this information, yes. Right? And what's amazing is then look, then he texts me, right? After the session, he says, dude, I'm loving the wooden 2x4 drill or 1x4. Brilliant, isn't it? Yes, sir. And basically, he went and practiced this 2x4 thing, yeah. Because at his point, he's trying to win national tournaments next, because he's won state tournaments, and so now he wants to try to play in
higher level.
Isn't that wild?
But if you're winning in California, you're doing well, aren't you?
Yes.
I mean,
Cali is more competitive.
Yeah.
Like
tennis.
my performance last year in the match play to get 5th place, yeah. I would have probably been the winner at least in 25 states. Yeah. Probably more. Probably 35 states.
Tennis is the same way.
Yeah.
Where if you can compete in California, you can compete almost anywhere.
It's a different level.
I mean, it is.
That took me some adjusting when I first came here. I was like, whoa. I thought I was pretty good, and then I got out here. I was like, these guys are really good.
Yeah,
they're really good out here. Yeah. Now, so this pressure trace looks really nice, right? And then let's take a look at some lines on the screen and see what happens here. And this is the same thing I did for the +6, and I do it for myself also. But it just goes to show you that, isn't that incredible that a +6 handicap comes here to get this kind of magnifying glass on them,
yep.
So they can find out if their technique is pure. Okay, so this is a nice backswing. Man, still the pressure number, but you know what's nice now? Look at this. Your hip and your head are in the lines, yep. Which that's like by itself a victory. I mean,
have to fight that when I get here.
Oh, that's usually the first thing that I have to worry about. Now, and look at this. The other thing that's really improved is now look.
50-50.
Now you're more at 50-50 at the setup position.
But I still don't have the weight on my left.
Let me send this to you.
On the swing.
This is really good, Ed. I mean, it's just you totally took your last great job. You took your last lesson. I remember it, and you totally applied it with this picture.
Yeah.
This is, see, and it's funny, I go through this all day long. If you don't start at 50-50, it just makes everything else now trickier. It's harder. It's like, well, then how do I be where I should be at the top? And then if I'm not in the right spot at the top, how do you get to the impact position correctly?
Yeah, you can't.
It's almost impossible.
That's what I say. If I sway out the ball, then I don't even need to see the rest, because
you already know it's going to be trouble. I know. I get it, man. Oh, by the way, I saw a video with John Cook earlier today where he says how his coach down in
Florida.
No, he worked with. Let's see, who did John Cook work with? I forget now. John Cook. John Cook's teacher, golfer. I forget who he worked with right now. It's off the top of my head. Ken Venturi.
Oh,
Ken Venturi trained him.
Yeah.
He said that Ken Venturi would put a red marker on his toe of his club, and then he would tell him to take the club back and get the toe up. And that was a main thing for John Cook, he said. And he put the red here because he said that toe has to travel further and move more than the heel, is what he said.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so it's funny. Because I see here in the beginning of your backswing, you can see that you start to toe it up. You see the club face?
Yes.
I do see it. I'm a fan of that. I like toe up. I think toe up's important. I think it's better to try to square it coming down. Anyway, so I just wanted to point that out, that you're working to toe it up.
Okay, so once this tournament's over and Sunday's tournament's over, I don't have a tournament probably for a month and a half.
Yeah, this is always your time that you can like.
I want to work on. So one of the things, I mean, the basics, but clearly I'm doing this. I want to get to the point where
you do. You want toe up.
I want toe up.
I agree.
So
yeah, look at your club face right here. Look, I'm going to show you the video. Watch this. Watch this. John Cook, full swing lesson. Look, he does a whole thing. This one right here, where he talks about it.
How far the ball comes.
Let me find it where he puts the marker on there. There's a video.
Right hand and take the club. Right
Hang on a
hand.
second here. He has a marker on his.
See another one.
Hang on a sec here.
And the reason I did that.
Look, here it is.
My club. And the reason I did
Hang on.
autograph for me. There you go. I got one right here.
Red marker.
Something different. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm putting a dot on the toe of my club. And the reason I did that is when I was 14 years old and started with Ken Venturi, he had me, I kind of shut the club going back. He always wanted the club rotating. Hand me the toe of the club. Turn the toe of the club to me, John. I can't see the toe of the club. Show me the toe. Well, this kind of accentuated that fact where you could see the actual toe as he was standing behind me. He'd have me take out a magic marker and just put a little dot on the toe of the club right there. And what that does is when I look down at that club, I see the toe. And now I just know that the toe of that club has got to travel the furthest in the swing. And so when he wanted to see that toe, I showed him that toe of the club. And then I knew from there, that's where I got my width. That's where I got my extension. That's where I created space on my downswing to go ahead and turn and hit the golf ball.
Okay, I know you like to dot.
I mean, to his point, right? And he literally thinks about that, taking it back. Well, he's probably about to do it here.
The eye. Now show the toe.
Watch.
We're going to show the toe. So he would always have, flash me the toe. Flash me the toe. Just like that. But he had me do it with the center of my chest. Not just turning the hands or with the arms. It was turn the toe of the club back to me. Okay? So we'll show you the toe.
Yep. Boom.
Rock solid.
Yep. Anyway, so I just thought I'd share. But I'm with you. Because look, you're right. Look at the club face.
I know.
It's shut. And I still think you must be moving your hands somehow. Because remember how mid-swing, so the reminder, you're right. I agree with that. All right, let's see. Then you come down. Let's see what's going on here as you come down, right? Let's see. Okay, you're making a nice crescent moon. I mean, 36 on the last 9 at Codo South is a tremendous, or North, excuse me, Codo North is a tremendous score. Now look at this. You're on the left side, 69%. That's also a good thing. That's actually nice because remember, 70% is recommended, right? And then let's take a look at the plane over here. Yeah, plane could be a little better. It's a little bit on the outside here. You can see that. So, yep. And then to your point, and you were gesturing this just a minute ago, you're absolutely right, right?
Yep.
This, you need the shoulder down more. And then that leads to then the hip not going back enough. So again, in this one, it's still trying to get that shoulder on the line and that hip back a little bit more is what we need to do. So basically, right now for you, we got to get the inside out path with the shoulder and the hip.